Oh my god, so cool. Oh my god. This video today is very kindly sponsored by DistroKid. I'll be talking more about them later in the video. Hello, welcome to this video. My name's Dan, aka Lucen. I'm a singer-songwriter, and today I'm going to be reacting to Olivia Rodrigo's brand new album, Sour. Let's go. So, I've got my coffee. It's literally 6:30 in the morning. I have to go to work at like 8:30, but dedication. I am up this early getting this reaction ready so that I can edit it and get it up the same day. So yeah, you better feel loved because I am tired. But this is a very good day because Olivia Rodrigo, having been releasing singles throughout the year, and they've been really good. The songs so far have been really good. My original driving license reaction is like sobbing. But I'm really excited to actually hear what she's got for the rest of the album. I saw a thing yesterday saying that apparently Taylor and Jack Antonoff co-wrote a song with her, which is so cool. So I guess when we get to that, I'll get quite excited. So it's week number 3 in my DistroKid sponsorship this month. They're very kindly sponsored me for the whole month. So DistroKid is an online music distribution company, and they have a function called Splits, which allows you to distribute your royalties between you and your collaborators really, really easily. Like, the collaborators will also need a DistroKid account, but because you're already set up and you're doing it through Splits, they'll get a 50% discount, so it'll only cost them $10 to be able to start earning back their royalties as part of the collaboration. As always, DistroKid never takes a cut of your royalties. You can set it up and you can make it really easy between you and however many collaborators you want. You can do loads of really easy functions, like you can cancel them and reallocate the money elsewhere if they don't show up, and you can go back in time and see all the previous splits that you've done. So it's a really fully fleshed out service that just comes part of your yearly DistroKid membership. Collaboration is absolutely key in terms of making pop music, so a function like Splits is a really useful tool at the moment. If you want to sign up for DistroKid, I have a VIP link, of course. I'll leave that in the description as well, and you'll get 7% off your first year with DistroKid. Let's make haste. I've got to go to work. Song number 1. This is Brutal. Somber. Ooh, interesting string arrangement. Oh, okay. Okay. Has she been listening to Rina Sawayama? Getting lost in the petty stuff. Yeah, relatable. Wasn't expecting a rock song. It's kind of punky. It does feel a bit like a... It kind of seems like a punky kind of rebellion, you know, a kind of teenage thing where she's like, you know what, it's not what it was cracked up to be. Yeah, she's really feeling insecure. It strikes me as a very Gen Z song. Yeah, there's a kind of sense of humour to it, isn't it? Reminds me of Conan Gray, her bestie. Slowing down. Cool, she's certainly not playing it safe. I love that she started an album being like, I don't know where to start. Yeah, cool. A really interesting first opener. I wasn't really expecting something so rocky and something kind of like a little bit punk inspired. She's kind of trying to say, you know, as a teenager, I'm not having the experience I'm supposed to be, the expected experience of me, these golden years. My youth is supposed to be, you know, the best thing, but she's not having that, you know. She's having a difficult time. She feels very insecure, so she's kind of rebelling against that idea that her teenage years are supposed to be amazing and that she's supposed to love her youth. Yeah, and I think that's something that everybody is related to at one point in their lives. I certainly didn't have an easy teenage years by any stretch. Yeah, I kind of actually thought from the age of like 23, 24 that I've enjoyed my life a lot more than I did when I was younger. So, just saying. Okay, let's go on to song number 2 then. This is Traitor. Oh god. I feel like this might be the precursor to Driving License. Ooh, sounds like a Pitch Perfect song. Ooh, I love a few harmonies. And these are nice harmonies. Yeah. Brown guilty eyes. Aww. Aww. He's He's left her for a friend. Yeah. I love her voice. She's got a really nice voice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this person didn't cheat on her, but it's so soon after that it's still devastating. And now he's showing her off, yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah. Her lyrics are very honest and very to the point where like it's really, really easy to understand exactly what she's talking about and that feeling, which is really good pop songwriting, isn't it? Oh, lovely. Oh. Oh. Poor girl. I love those harmonies. They're lush. Nice. Oh, that last chord though. Oh yeah, really nicely written stuff. Oh my god. So she's obviously like really fallen in love with this guy and they've decided to call it quits. And although he didn't cheat on her, the speed at which he went and started dating her best friend or a friend, it's astonishing. Makes her think that maybe either he didn't feel the same way about her when they were together, or that maybe he was already having feelings for somebody else, or, you know, all these things, you know, and all these things are swirling in her head. And she's written this, you know, lilting kind of waltz of a song where she just feels that she's been betrayed, even though he technically didn't cheat on her. Yeah, been betrayed by his shallow approach to their relationship, clearly. Because he clearly didn't feel anything deeper, you know? I'm really feeling like the Conan Gray reference here. I'd be interested to see if he had a hand in helping her with this album. Oh yeah, if you haven't checked out my Conan Gray reaction, I'll leave the link. Okay, let's go on to song number 3. This is Driver's License. So I've already reacted to this one. We've all heard it a million times. So this might be a quick one. I got my driver's license last week, crying 'cause you weren't around. This is an interesting song because it's like, putting out a ballad and for it to be this successful in 2021 is quite unique. But I like how it still has rhythm to it, you know? It's kind of subtle rhythm. But it never felt this way with no one. I love her falsetto. You didn't mean what you wrote in the song about me. 'Cause you said forever, now I drive alone past your street. Oh, it's so heartbreaking, isn't it, this song? Oh, it's really well done, isn't it? You know, I can understand why it really caught on like it did. So this is clearly the same guy as in the previous song. Yeah. Yeah, she's now can't drive past all the same places they used to go to together because the memories are too painful. She's really done such a good job of illustrating that kind of heartbreak and feeling of being completely betrayed, you know. And it ends in a minor key, which is really sad. Reminding me like how well done that song actually is. Like the production is really well done. It builds the tension slowly right up to that point where it really just like erupts in the middle eight. Yeah, really powerful vocalist and really powerfully emotes that song. You know, you can tell that it really hits home for her. That feeling of being betrayed. Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's go on to the next song. Okay, I believe this one is co-written by Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff, 2 of my favourite songwriters, as you know. So 1 step forward, 3 steps back. I wonder if it will have a Jack Antonoff style modal chromatic key change. Oh, yes. I can already feel the reference. You can already tell, can't you? Just by the piano, you know. This is beautiful. Oh, taking it to heart. Oh. Oh, oh my god. Oh. Oh. My god. Like she thinks that she deserves it. So this is a little bit more about the relationship she has with him, how she doesn't know what kind of boyfriend she's gonna get every day. It's not your fault, it's his. I love how the time signature changes between the verse and the chorus. It's so cool. Oh, I love how closely this is recorded. It's really lovely. Oh, loved that actually. That was really beautiful. Yeah, I think you could hear the Taylor and Jack influence there in some of the lyrics, but also like in that really quiet close-up piano. But it certainly is Olivia Rodrigo song, you know. She's a slightly different delivery, like she's less full voice and more like lightly closely recorded. It's yeah, it's nice to hear her singing that register with this like little folky piano, you know. I love that. Oh, it's really gorgeous. And like how it changes up time signature. That's so cool. And so like not what you'd expect from a 2021 pop album. Do you know what I mean? Like really cool. Loved that. So that one I'm adding to my current Bops playlist. If you haven't been checking out my videos, I have like a running Spotify playlist, which is basically like what I'm listening to. But when I do these reactions, I always add my favorite songs to that playlist, if I remember, lol. Yeah, so if you want to follow that, I'll leave the link. Oh, the weather is so bad. Apologies for the absolute gale it's blowing outside. Let's go on to song number 5. This is another one I've heard before. This is Deja Vu. I think I'll get deja vu listening to it. Memories. Oh, with me. That's so cute. Yeah. Oh, Glee reference, yay. Yeah, so she's looking at this new relationship with this girl and being like, you did all this before with me, you bastard. With you, do you get deja vu when she's with you? This is a good song. Yeah. I like her delivery in this song as well, vocal delivery. Yeah, I love Uptight Girl. Actually, a genuinely brilliant real song. I love that. It kind of feels hooky, but it feels unique and it feels ballady too. It's cool. It was me. I know you get deja vu. I like she doesn't go back to the chorus. It's quite cool. I love that. It's just such a good song. Really good. Like a universal feeling summed up really well in a pop song. What more do you want? She starts off really close and really intimate, and then the song like develops, like sonically the song develops loads as you go through, which I think is actually really good. Like after the hit that was Driver's License, it didn't need to be quite as risky. Starts off really quiet, it gets bigger and bigger to the point where like the drums don't come in until like halfway through, and then she doesn't repeat the chorus. She brings in a new hook at the end of the middle eight. Mid-lates are going, by the way. They're out of fashion now. And yet she does all that. And then she ends it with a new hook, which I think is really, really like confident songwriting. She has a lot of confidence in her hooks and in her lyrics that she's like, actually, no, I don't need to repeat that chorus. I can do like a final hook, and that's what the song needs. Yeah. I know you get deja vu. So let's go on to song number 6. This is Good For You. So this one came out as a single last week, but I haven't yet listened to it. So I hope you're ready for the reaction. Okay. Bass. Ooh, lovely. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Oh my god. This is cool. Good for you. Now, f*** off. I can't put that in. Yeah, so she still feels like really betrayed by this guy, but she's kind of going through a different phase. She's not sad, she's pissed off and she's angry. I like this like upbeat chorus. It's so fun. Kind of feels like this. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, you're not. You're just emotional enough. Yeah. Huh. Oh my god, so cool. Oh my god, yes, I love this. Good for you. Yeah. Oh, I loved that. That was so cool. I love to have a little pop rock moment. It really kind of feels like she's kind of reached that point where she's like, you know what? You. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to move on from you. Whatever, go live your life. You broke my heart and you leave me crying on the floor, but you know what? I'm over it. It's almost like the music is she's trying to force herself to like, you know, be positive. Yeah, maybe she wrote that song as a way of like trying to get the demons out. Move on. I'm moving on. I'm deciding to move on, you know, with this upbeat song. Really fun. I love that. Again, some really like confident production stuff there, particularly, and song structure, where like in that middle eight, she kind of builds it up and builds it up. And then like that repeat of the chorus sounds like they've recorded an electric guitar but without an amp or anything, just literally just the strings. So it kind of like really brings it back because there's like not much kind of sonic information going on. Is actually really cool because most people would just think, oh, it sounds like crap. But actually in that context, it's really, really effective. Yeah, love that. Oh, this is really good. I'm really actually like, I wasn't sure what to expect because obviously she's like a brand new artist, she's quite young. But like, there's some really, really good songs on here. For someone so young, it makes me jealous, really. Why couldn't I write songs this good when I was 18? Let's go on to song number 7. This is Enough For You. The finger pick reminds me of like Fleetwood Mac or something. Oh, she really compromised herself for him. Oh my god, I love these lyrics. Really honest, detailed. Oh my god. Seriously? Oh, all I ever wanted was to be. Oh my god, that's really sad. I think the injustice of it is just how in love she was with him and how he clearly moved on like that. Oh. Really feels like a young relationship, doesn't it? Oh. Yeah, you will be. Oh, the typical Taylor twist. Yes. Oh. Oh my god, you could hear the Taylor inspiration here, can't you? Oh my god, I love that. That is like so well written. She has a real kind of knack for picking out just like little phrases and building a pop song around it that is so relatable. For somebody who is like that young, to be able to do that is really, really impressive. She's such a good songwriter. And with that, it's like, all I ever wanted was to be enough for you. Oh, isn't that just as a single line, that's just absolutely heartbreaking, isn't it? But she does the Taylor influence thing. She does the typical Taylor twist where she turns it around the end and she says, nothing will ever be enough for you. You know, she's kind of saying, you know, if I wasn't enough for you, somebody who was that devoted, then what will be enough for you? It does sound like a kind of teenage romance. He sounds very immature. And Olivia, if you're watching, then you shouldn't have wasted any time on him. I'd say wait to date until you're a bit older and the boys are a bit more mature. Actually, no, they're still dickheads. But don't compromise yourself. I think that's something that I really relate to, is that like I've been in relationships before where you compromise what you actually want. You compromise who you are to try and be enough for the other person. They're more important to you than you are to them. And that's not your fault. You're not the broken one. You're the one who genuinely feels, and you're the one who genuinely, this is me telling myself. They're the one who's like lying and cheating and sleeping with everybody else behind your back. And I'm so glad that with this song, she has turned it around and seems to be coming out the other side. Yeah, really, really great so far. Let's go on to song number 8. This is Happier. I hope so. Ooh. Okay, so it's a month onwards. Yeah, she's still in her feelings about it. Oh. She's still kind of got that little bit of kind of selfish, not kind of over it kind of thing, you know. She's indulging in that little bit of selfish. Yeah. You need to not do that, babes. You need to let it go, you know. This is a funny perspective to write a song, isn't it? I hope you're happy, but back up. I hope you're not happier than when you were with me. Ooh. I love her voice there. So stunning. Lovely. Yeah, so she's still not over it. I was hoping that song would be a bit more like, I'm happier now. But yeah, she's still very much in her feelings about all that. I think that one was a slightly weaker one. I think that she has kind of sung about similar themes already, you know, about him, you know, moving on too quickly. And like, I think Deja Vu is almost like a better version of that song. But yeah, it's still very well written and still very well sung, you know. I haven't heard that like specific kind of perspective before, you know. I'm drawing Conan Gray comparisons because he very much does that and kind of revels in almost like the kind of tongue-in-cheek, similar kind of sense of humor. But yeah, not my favorite one. Let's go on to the next song. This is song number 9. Song number 9. There we go. This is Jealousy, Jealousy. There's definitely a little bit of a rock edge to this, isn't there? Yeah. Instagram. Oh. Cool. I think too much about kids who don't know me. Yeah, she's recognizing like that little feeling is coming back to her the more she looks at Instagram, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, she's really summing it up, like that kind of feeling scrolling through social media. That duality of feeling good for them but also hating them because they have the life you don't. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, mate, Olivia, you don't need to be anyone else. We're a really successful person. You should take so much confidence from that. Yeah. This is really well done. And I love how it's getting more and more discordant. I like this one actually. It's well written, yeah, really well written. Yeah, very well done. Yeah, I liked that actually. That was really well done. Like it really kind of sums up that experience of, I say what it is to be young as if I'm young anymore. Cry. But like what it is to kind of scroll through social media and to like constantly see people who have the paper white teeth and the perfect smile and the big boobs and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I'm so happy for them, you know, like this person that I don't actually know, but secretly kind of being super jealous of them in the background. And it's that kind of building feeling that she's really kind of, and that kind of double feeling that she's really eloquently written on that song, and something that like everybody's going through right now, you know. I think that like as a kind of generation, we're the guinea pigs for social media, you know. Like it was created when we were very young and came to prominence when we were growing up, and really has shaped our experience of the world as young people. Mark Zuckerberg built it as a thing to use at in colleges, and Facebook has taken over the world. Do you know what I mean? Like no one knew that Facebook would be, you know, swaying elections. Nobody knew that like Facebook, Instagram and all these, you know, would have so much power over the world now. And we're the kids who grew up with it without any filter. Ironically, you know, now we're starting to get things like the Twitter fact-checking stuff, and like social media platforms are starting to actually have to take a bit more responsibility now. But, you know, the damage is kind of already done for our generation, and it's really giving us a mental health crisis, I believe. But the important thing is to actually think about natural beauty, and that's not natural beauty, oh look, I have perfect skin. It's natural beauty as in we're not perfect creatures, and that is the beauty. You know, everyone is unique, and that is the beauty. You don't want to look as the same as everybody else on Instagram. You want to look like you know? And I hope that that's what people can take from this song, is the feeling of like, oh, I'm not alone in this. Okay, this is song number 10. This is Favorite Crime. Ooh. More finger picking. I love a finger picking moment. Yeah. Oh my god, so the crime was her. Huh. Oh, that metaphor is really unique. Wow, yeah, I love that. I cross my heart as you cross the line. I love how she's tying all the lyrics into this metaphor. Yeah, she's realising how she compromised herself for him now. I love this. I love the harmonies. Yeah, oh my god, the duality of it, you know. Oh, I love that. Oh, she's letting it go, I think. Yeah. Oh, I love it. There's something to be said for the simplicity sometimes, isn't there? Oh, I love that. Oh my god, she's such a good songwriter for someone so young to kind of write this song and around this metaphor that she was the crime, like she was the body, she was like this guy broke her heart and that was a crime, and she builds this whole thing around, you know, waiting for the sirens and like, I crossed my heart and you crossed the line. Oh, such a good lyric. And yeah, I hope I was your favourite crime. It sounds like she's kind of burying the hatchet, that she's kind of moving on. I love that. I thought that was really well done. I loved how it was like intimate with the fingerpick guitar, and how it built up, and how it just kind of, it was really simplistic in its production, but in such a good way. Like it just focused on her beautiful vocals, layered in these lovely harmonies, to really give you that kind of punch that kind of comes out of nowhere a little bit. After that kind of really frenetic middle eight, it really builds a tension, and then boom, she goes into that like wide harmony stuff, but still with that guitar. It's like lovely, and then they cut out all the harmonies and it's just her voice. It's like really nicely done, and really puts a focus on her lyrics, her really clever lyricism, and her lovely voice. Fabulous. Oh, I love that. Very good. I'm really impressed. I wasn't sure what to expect at the beginning because she is so young. You know, this is her first album. You know, is this actually going to be, you know, any good? You know, yeah, it is. Okay, before we go on to the last song, if you haven't already, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure to like this video as well if you like it, because it really helps it in the rankings. Yay! And leave a comment too. Yeah. Cool. Let's go on to the last song. This is song number 11. And this is Hope You're Okay. So that's very 90s guitar, isn't it? You were a boy once when I was small. Parents cared more about the Bible, their own child. Oh. Oh, he wore long sleeves. Oh my god. Hope he took his bad deal and made a royal flush. Huh. Oh my god. If you're out there, I hope that you're okay. I wasn't expecting this. Raised her brothers on her own. It's another person. Her family was merely blood. Yeah. Huh. She looks up to this person. I hope that you're okay. Oh. Oh, to the holes in my butterfly wings. Oh, I love her. Oh my god, I love this. She's looking at these other people and looking at how they managed to turn their lives around, you know. What's this? That's like a conversation. Oh, getting chills. Oh, I loved that ending. It was really moving. To kind of have that like conversation kind of hidden in the background. It's like, I don't know, to me, I don't know why, but it feels like she's managed to kind of find some sense of moving on. Maybe that last chorus was about the guy, about the breakup, and kind of actually saying, I hope that you're okay. I hope after all this, I hope you're okay, you know. That was like not the kind of song I expected right at the end, you know, to kind of talk about somebody that maybe she went to school with who was like abused. You know, he wore long sleeves because of his father. Oh my God, like what a lyric. But to kind of say, I hope you're okay, I hope you've moved on from that. And then the second one was about a girl who looked after her brothers, who was more of a mother to her brothers than her family were, and how she always wanted to go to college, and she had that sense of strength to be able to kind of pull herself out of their situation, and how she admires this person because of that. You know, I think that like she's kind of reflecting on these people who have been dealt a really bad deal, then reflecting on herself and kind of saying, if they can pull themselves out of it, maybe I can too. And actually that makes sense as a final thing to end the album on. I don't think she's fully over this guy, but maybe she's looking forward and thinking, you know, if these people can do it, then maybe I'll be able to do it too, you know. Well, okay, I'm really impressed by Olivia Rodrigo's debut album. Like, for a first album and for such a young songwriter, she writes with such confidence. She doesn't just go by the book. She picks out really relatable tidbits and then forms these songs around them. Really relatable stories that are instantly recognizable to the listener. And I think that really is like kind of the real kind of key to like writing a really good pop song. And yeah, I'm really impressed. And there's a lot of songs on there that I'll be repeat listening to. Yeah, I'd love to hear what your interpretations of the songs are. Let me know in the comments like what you think each song is about, and of course like let me know what your favorite songs are. At the end of the day, it's an album that is about the kind of teenage experience of falling in love and having your heart broken. It is about that teenage experience, and I'm sure that there are going to be a lot of young people who listen to this and really can relate to it on such a deep level. Right, okay, thank you so much for all the support my channels have recently. It's been booming, and I'm really like so happy. And it's been booming because of you. It's because you get involved, it's because you comment, it's because you like, it's because you share. And I am so grateful to you guys for really kind of allowing me to kind of start living my dream, you know, honestly. And actually make a living from music. Maybe I'll quit the pub soon and I won't have to get up at 6 a.m. to record the bloody reaction. I do new reactions every single Friday. Next week, I've actually got 2 Lana Del Rey reactions for you. So if you're excited for that, let me know. So make sure to tune in on Tuesday and Friday next week for 2 more reactions. But I do, if you're new here, I do reactions every single Friday at 10 p.m. UK time. Right, okay, let's go on to the song of the week. So this week, I'm going to pick a song from the 1975, and this is from the most recent album. Like, it's so fun. I heard it came again it was on the radio again the other day. I was like, oh my God, I love this song, I forgot about it. And it is If You're Too Shy, Let Me Know. It's like a kind of like super chill bop, like having kind of like a hookup via Tinder. But it's kind of hidden in this like kind of song, like it's kind of angsty and super fun, but he's trying to be respectful. And so if you're too shy, let me know and we won't go through with it type thing. The 1975 occasionally come up with these super poppy boppy songs, and I absolutely love them. So yeah, so that's from their latest album, Notes in a Conditional Form, and it's called If You're Too Shy, Let Me Know. Cool, right, I've got to go to work, so thank you for tuning in to the end. I'll see you next week, or I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.